Welcome back. Today we're going to show you how to make chicken teriyaki with a delicious homemade sauce. For the sauce, we start with a small pan on medium-low, and then we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of peanut oil, like that. And then we're going to add in 1.5 cloves of garlic and 3 tablespoons of minced ginger. Here you can adjust it down if you want, but I like a lot of ginger because it's one of my favorite ingredients. But you can take it down to 2 if it's too much for you. And now we just want to let this bloom, get fragrant. And also, you want to mince this really fine because we are not going to blend this sauce after, so you will have the pieces in the sauce, so you don't want any big pieces of ginger or garlic for that matter. That would be an unpleasant surprise. Once you smell the garlic, we're going to add 200 milliliter of Mirin, which is a sweet fermented rice wine, and then 200 milliliter of low sodium soy sauce, and 200 milliliter of sake. And here, go with a cooking sake. Don't go with any of the expensive drinking sake because it won't give you any better sauce at the end of the day. And you can scale this up and down just as you want, as long as you have equal parts of the 3 liquids. And now we're just going to let this come up to a simmer and start thickening up. It's been simmering now for 10 minutes, and as you can see, it's not really thickening up, but that's because we haven't added any sugar, as most of the recipes they call for, and then it becomes way too sweet for us.
And way too unhealthy, so try to avoid it as much as you can.
Absolutely, stay away if you can. We're going to do instead a little bit of thickening here with rice flour. So 1 part rice flour to 2 parts water in a slurry that we're going to add to this. And here you do want to use rice flour because teriyaki sauce is a little bit translucent, and if you use cornstarch, then it becomes cloudy. But rice flour has that beautiful effect that it's completely see-through when you put it in the sauce. And if you want it thicker, just add more. But this looks to be really nice consistency. For the final touch, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of roasted sesame seeds. That gives nice texture and nice flavor to the sauce. It's a little trick that I like to do.
Well, it's not in the original teriyaki sauce.
Not really, no. But this is a little bit extra version with extra goodness. Gives nice texture, but you don't want to boil it too long. You just want to mix it in. And then we want to switch it off and let it cool down before we bottle it up. Time to prepare the chicken. I have here 3 boneless, skinless chicken thighs and legs. I deboned them myself, so they're not super pretty, but that doesn't really matter for this. Here we want to make some bite-sized pieces, say like this. And then I have skewers here, which have been soaked in water overnight. And we are going to skewer up our chicken like this and create some small, nice, you could almost call them hors d'oeuvres.
You can't use chicken fillet, breast fillet for that dish.
Yes, you could, but you want to grill it at high heat, and that has tendency to get dry. Chicken thigh needs much longer cooking. So, and we continue until we have all the chicken on skewers. Time for grilling and chilling, as my spatula says.
That's a good one.
Nice. I have my flat top here running on around a couple of 100 degrees. I'm going to add some peanut oil, a little bit more, maybe a tablespoon or so. And just spread that out a little bit. To that, I'm going to add some chili peppers to start frying a little bit.
How many you have there?
It's 2 red chilies cut in slices. That will give some flavor to the oil. And we just want to give them 30 seconds maybe, or a minute or so. And then we're going to add, ooh, they're strong, a couple of tablespoons of green onion. But don't leave the green onion too long. We just want them to get a little bit of color, basically. Color is nice. Time to take them out. Just gonna put them at the side here in a bowl. We will use them for garnish later when we serve. There we go. Like that. Beautiful. And now we are ready to get on our chicken. Here we go. And we just want to give that a hit of freshly ground pepper. And some sea salt. Just like that. Put a little bit in. And then on top of this, we're going to drizzle our beautiful sauce. Want them a little bit closer together here, so. Oh, this is gonna be good. Nice. And then we just wanna brush that in and spread it around, get it into all the nooks and crannies here. So we get a good glaze on this. We're just about there. Look, the color there getting nice charring on that side, beautiful. And we want to turn them over. Beautiful.
Now we're gonna have a great lunch, brunch, whatever.
That's for sure, it's gonna be delicious.
Don't they need a little bit more sauce on that side?
Yeah, of course, you're right. Add a little bit more here, because that is the good stuff. That's the teriyaki glaze. That looks really, really good.
Smells delicious, looks alluring. Please try and tell me.
It certainly does. Let me give this a shot. That's just perfect, and the perfect amount of sweetness just from the Mirin wine without adding any sugar. And you get a little hint of heat there from the chilies in the oil. Absolutely perfect. Make this at home. Make chicken teriyaki. And this actually can keep in the pantry for months, but it won't because you'll use it.
That's for sure. Actually, I tasted that already. It was excellent.
Yeah, really good. Give it a try.